Hey, Yugi Doolers, Gamer Dad here, and this is my latest deck profile, something other than Gaga Guys. This is my Battlin Boxers, and I made top four with this. I beat Lightsworn, and I beat Madolches somehow. That was a great battle. I wish I had that on video. Oh, it was awesome. Um, I lost to Ghost Tricks though, but hey, you know what? And stupid mistake on my part. I lost the frickin' Nurse Burn. Hate Burn. But anyway, here is the profile. We have three switch hitters. See if I can do this without the flash getting in the way. There you go. Three switch hitters. Three glass jaws. Excuse me. Feeling a little bit under the weather. Two headgeared. Two spars. My wife got me sick. And I know people normally run three of these, but I took it out to make room for Veil. Veil is such a good card. It's the OTK killer. This card saved my life so many damn times. It was great. Two Photon Thrashers. I really didn't like the way this card played. I very rarely got to use it. A lot of times I drew it, it was just cloggy. I very rarely didn't have any monsters on the board. And so I'm not sure about this one. I might actually take him out for a Kagi to Kagi. I'm not sure. I have to figure that out. Two Masked Chameleon. One of the MVPs. And then two Maxis. This card single-handedly let me win against Madolches pretty much, especially because my Madolche guy was arrogant and I dropped Maxi and then I drew about 10 cards. Yeah, it was wonderful. And that's the 19 monsters. I say with the exception of Photon Thrasher, everything worked wonderfully. Now the spells. Battlin Boxer Spirits. I used it often just to get the special summon. I hate the milling though because I never mill anything like Glassjaw to get another one back. I always mill like an MST or something that I might need later. But you pretty much need this in your card, in your deck. It's really good. Two Rhoda. One Foolish Burial. And then the other card that let me beat Madolches, Kaiser Coliseum. Love this card. I thought about taking it out. I will not take this card out. Oh my god. So good. So good. Two MSTs, Dark Hole, Supply Squad. I did have two Supply Squad, but I had to make room for something else. And like I said, I was going to take out the Kaiser Coliseums. Instead, I took out a Supply Squad and something else, and I think I made the right choice on that. One Soul Charge. Oh, yeah. Soul Charge basically won me a game. I had the one time I actually used Photon Thrasher against Madolches, actually. He pretty much wiped me out, and then I saved my life with a Veil. But then he blew up the Veil, and then my turn, I special summoned Photon Thrasher. I had plenty of life points because he upstarted me, so I brought four monsters back from my graveyard with Soul Charge. Brought out two XEs. One of them was the Ragnar Zero. He had the field spell card up, so Ragnar Zero is awesome, but we'll get to him in a second. So, there goes there. Two of my favorite tech cards, really. I know a lot of people use other, I think XYZ block, just so you can get Lead Yoke's ability quicker, but XYZ Reflect, anytime that your XYZ monster you control is targeted either by a monster effect or a card effect, negate it, and destroy it, and inflict 800 to your opponent. Um, I love this card. I was running this and Skill Prisoner, but for whatever reason, there's just most of the monster effects at my locals, they don't target. So Skill Prisoner isn't as good as it should be. I don't run into BLS very much. And 101, I don't know. Everybody's got them, but I just never ran into that, you know? But right now, Exceed Reflect, because it takes care of that, destroys things, it deals damage. Love it. And then two Dark Bribes. I prefer Dark Bribe to wiretap, only because this will negate the activation of a spell card, not just trap cards. Yeah, my opponent gets a card, but at one point I had a lead yoke on the field, and my opponent goes to Book of Moon it. And 5 seconds before that happened, the guy asked me, or the last time I had played a Dark Bribe in that game, somebody that was watching said, "Wouldn't you rather run wiretap?" And I said, "No, I prefer Dark Bribes because they could do spell cards too." So my opponent tries to Book of Moon me, Dark Bribe, save my butt, and that's that. So I prefer Dark Bribe. Solemn Warning is really good, of course. That's why everybody runs it at 1, because you can only run it at 1. Blackhorn Heaven, this is one of my new additions. I'm going to get another one of these because it helps so much. I main Imperial Iron Wall, so I don't have to waste a Dark Bribe on, a Dimensional Prison, which is what I'm afraid of with Lead Yoke. Because you can't destroy it by battle, you can't destroy it by card effects. All you can do is, maybe tribute it or banish it. So, Imperial Iron Wall. Ghost of a Grudge. This is the first week I didn't use it. Never got to use it. But I love that card. I try to keep one in like every one of my decks just because it's too good. Torrential Tribute, every time I had it said it got MST'd, but it is a really good card. So, I love it, especially with Lead Yoke. But now the extra deck, we've got Standard, 3 Lead Yokes, 1 Star Cestus. I brought him out once. I don't know. He's hard to make because you need 3. But he can come in handy, especially if you have another Lead Yoke on the field. Ragna Zero. This card right here against Medulches, awesome. Summon a card, no, destroy it. Because they got the field spell, which increases all their attacks and stuff. So that's a good one. And Castel the Sky Blaster Musketeer. When I first pulled him, I was like, "Ooh, he's shiny," and then I kind of ignored him. Then I really looked at him, and I had to put him in. And he helped me against Ghost Tricks on 1 turn, so I was able to send one of his cards back to the graveyard. I could have actually used him when my opponent had Ghost Trick Knight up, but I lost the Ghost Tricks, mainly because of time. Oh well. Excalibur, I didn't get a chance to make him. Tried. Didn't work. Shark Drake, because the freaking card's amazing. Heartland Draco, didn't get a chance to make him. There's just no opportunity to. Blade Armor Ninja. I wanted to make him. I just couldn't get to it. Against Nurse Burn. Freaking Lava Golems. Anyway. Cowboy for game. Didn't make him. Or I may have made him once. I don't remember. But you have to have him in. Rhapsody and Berserk. Didn't have a chance to use him. Gives your next monster 1200 extra attack. I just didn't get around to him. And then for the synchros, we have Crimson Blader. Nobody I was facing really special summoned anything other than XE monsters, so I didn't have to make him. Colossal Fighter. I made him. He's just too good. Especially against Satellas. But I like him. And Scrap Dragon. Love Scrap Dragon. I brought him out so much. Hit a lead target lead yoke and one of your opponent's cards. Destroy him. Attack. Next turn. Same thing. Oh, too good. Love Scrap Dragon. That's why I'll never take Mask Chameleon out, just so I have access to Scrap Dragon and Lead Yoke. So that's the deck. I think it's 41. I forgot to count. 41 cards. But here's the side deck, and the side deck is where my deck sucks. Just because I just don't have the right cards for it yet. But I'm working on it. 2 Effect Veilers. I don't think I even sided them in yet at all. 2 Fiendish Chains. Yeah, good stuff. 2 Deep Prisons. I didn't need to side that in. 2 Battle Guard Rage. I thought this would come in handy. I thought, Hands and Burning Abyss, but, should have been a good card, but it just wasn't. 2 Howling. Again, nobody was targeting anything. And then, normally there's people playing Boojins or Hands or something. So I sided in, I put 3 face-offs. Or Honest even, but just, I don't know, it was just a weak week. It really wasn't that good a week. So my side deck was pretty much useless. Then a Carnigan, a Ceasefire. I used it once, didn't do a whole lot though. Sided in for Ghost Tricks, never pulled it, and a 3rd MST. But hey, I made top 4, and had I chosen Trap Stun instead of these Battle Guards or face-offs, which I'll probably take out the Howling. No, I'm sorry, the Howling for the Trap Stuns, and I'm gonna fit a Jinzo in there, freaking Nurse Burn, because that Jinzo shuts down Nurse Burn. So does the Trap Stuns, but anyway, that's the profile. It worked out really good this week, and a few more changes. Another Blackhorn, definitely. Some changes to the side deck, and I think I'll have a much easier time. But hope you enjoyed it, and good dueling.